Sometime back in 1980, my grandmother and 3 of her 6 children drove from Wisconsin all the way to the West Coast here in California and basically landed in this exact spot that my van is parked on today. Since that time, my grandma has never left. I mean, sure, she's left and taken trips and stuff, but this has been her permanent residence since 1980. And in fact, my mother and my father met at a laundromat just a couple blocks from here on October 31st, 1980. And just a year or so later, I was born. And I know I mentioned in my previous video that I would tell you why I'm here is because my grandmother is 90 years old and she is back in the Midwest in Wisconsin, living out her final days with her friends and family there. And I told my mother that I would come out here to do any maintenance and work that she needed done on the trailer, make sure that the trailer stays in good shape, because my mother actually gets to keep that trailer on this spot until she decides to give it to me or somebody else, and we can continue having this little spot a couple blocks from the beach. The reason why it's so important to maintain and keep this trailer here is because everything's so expensive around here these days, and my grandmother is grandfathered into a really low lot fee. So this was a great spot for people to come from my family and to come and spend some time by the beach for vacation and whatnot. And so I've had my van parked here for almost a month now, and we've been doing some routine maintenance and some other adjustments that need to be done on the camper. And my mother was out here for a week, and we ended up redoing the jack stands and re-leveling the camper, because over the last 20 years that this newer camper has been here, you know, it's settled in a little bit, and the jack stands needed to be redone and everything to give it a solid foundation. I'm super lucky to have this spot to park my van, but I am getting a little bit anxious and looking to get on the road again soon, hopefully in the next couple weeks, but I still have some work I need to get done here first on the trailer. It's been raining a lot, which is super unusual for this part of California. It's been raining like 2 days, and maybe you get like a partially sunny day, and then it's raining another 2 days, and then another partially sunny day. So it's been kind of frustrating because I haven't had a whole lot of time to really get out and do anything, and I've been spending a lot of time in this van. But that's a little bit of a backstory about why I'm here. I might end up doing another video about my grandma's camper and showing you the work that I've done on it, or maybe walking you through the process of redoing the shower, because that's what I'm working on next. I am fixing the shower pan and going to be refinishing the shower walls and everything and getting that up to speed so that it can be used by people that want to come here and visit. But I'll see what I can do about including more of the trailer and this spot in either this video or another video, so you guys have an idea of exactly where I've been. But this video is about making pad thai from my van out of my grandma's trailer park. And I've already got a couple things going here. I have a pot of water that I'm boiling for the noodles, and I have my pan ready, and I have all the ingredients set out here. So pad thai is pretty easy. We have some udon noodles. We have some chicken I'm going to be adding, green onion, zucchini, some brown sugar, peanut butter, sprouts, soy sauce, red onion, and some peppers. So the first thing I need to do is boil the noodles. So I'm getting the water boiling here, and I'm going to be adding the noodles. I'll probably just do a half a pack of those and get those done, and we're going to end up getting some chicken ready to cook up and dicing up the vegetables that we need to add. I also need to get my cutting block out of the way, because I know I'm going to have to throw some dirty dishes in this sink. And Luke is back here, of course, just chilling. All right, the water's almost boiling, so I'm gonna get some noodles out here. All right, let's add some noodles. I think that looks good. It's about a half a bag. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get some chicken cut up and get that frying on the skillet. Grab a little bit of olive oil. got to cut some vegetables. Do some green onion. Some zucchini. I'm going to turn it down all the way. A yellow and an orange pepper. All right, I have to cut some onion. Let's check on that chicken. I think it's about done. So meanwhile, toss the veggies in this canister. I try to clean up my mess as I work along, so I don't have too much to do when I'm done cooking. All right, the veggies are here and ready to go. Toss that chicken in a Ziploc baggie. Stick that in the fridge. And the noodles are just about done. I have 40 seconds left, and let's strain these guys out. Set those back over there to rest for a minute. And let's toss the chicken in a bowl for now. All right. Off to a good start. All right, so I have the chicken cooked up, I have the noodles cooked up, I have my veggies cut up. Now I have to make the sauce, which is basically, oh, I forgot to save some noodle water. I should have saved a little bit of noodle water, so what I'm gonna do is just add a little bit in here. And just get some of that starchiness. Get some of that starchiness in there. So the sauce is gonna consist of some garlic, which I need to grab, if I can find it. It's gotta be in here somewhere. There it is. Garlic, some soy sauce, some peanut butter, some brown sugar, and we're gonna get that heated up next and get that going on the stove. I forgot to grab some carrots. So I'm going to saute the onions up with the garlic, and then I'm going to end up throwing the other veggies in shortly after. All right, let me grab my spoon. These guys sauteed up. Meanwhile, I'm going to clean up some of my mess here. While that stuff's sauteing, I'm going to throw the other vegetables in there and get everything nice and soft. And then we're going to throw the peanut butter and the soy sauce, the whatever else goes in there, and we're going to cook it up. All right, the onions and garlic are looking translucent. So I'm just going to toss in the rest of the veggies here. There we go. It's going to take a little while for these to get soft. I'll throw a lid on this so everything cooks up. So I can change out my SD card. So I have all the vegetables sauteed here, and I'm going to toss them in this bowl. Because I'm only working with 2 pans in my van life, So I need to make the sauce next, and I don't have any pans left. So we're gonna do it in this one, right here. So the sauce consists of some lime juice. Squeeze. Whoa. That didn't go as expected. It also calls for some peanut butter. This is about a 1/4 cup. I'm just gonna kind of take a big old gob out. It calls for about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And it calls for some brown sugar. Looks good. And then it also calls for some of the water from the noodles. A little bit of garlic in there. And I'm going to turn the stove back on. Once this is all melted, I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so I'm letting this cook down. This is the peanut butter soy sauce. And I've already transferred my noodles to the bowl with the veggies because, as I mentioned earlier, we are in van life pan world where you only have 2 pans. Maybe I should get another small pan, but then that just means more dishes to do. One other ingredient I forgot about that you can add if you'd like, which is optional, which is an egg. So I'm going to add that egg to that pan, fry that up. Toss my chicken in the sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and put some noodles in here. You have to clean that up. I'm going to mix that around and coat up these noodles. I need to get the veggies in there. Nothing's easy with one hand. I'm going to push these veggies right into the pan here. I'm going to work those veggies right into the noodles and the sauce. And I'm actually going to grab this egg now. I'm going to work this egg. All right, all done. Let's try it. Wow. That is good. Pretty simple meal to make in your van and very tasty. Very tasty. Kidding me? Dog hair. Anyways, folks, that's my view tonight of my grandma's trailer. I hope you enjoy watching me make pad thai. And I'm enjoying eating it. And we'll see what the next video is. I don't really know. It's been raining a lot here, and it really puts a damper on activities that I want to do. Until next time, thanks for watching.